Welcome, 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 guys, to a surprise live streaming of Diablo 4. I know I did one, I think, like a week or so ago. That was just me kind of like jumping into the new season, enjoying myself. I'm doing kind of a little bit of a return, just for fun. Yeah, I want to be a little bit more involved in doing some more live streams, even if it's just in some solo games that I'm playing. Really definitely fell in love with Sorcerer this season, doing kind of a Thunder build, Thunder Flame kind of deal. Still kind of working on it. As you can see, I'm in Torment 3. One more above that, Torment 4, and I don't think I'm quite ready for it. Oh, my volume was up. No, we don't want that. I'll end up getting echoes. But yeah, so kind of like give you guys an idea of what I'm playing around with. I guess, how do I do this? We're to start with the downloads. So essentially, start with abilities, I guess is the right way to go about it. I started with doing my first ability as Spark, but I'll never use it. So I put the bare minimum into upgrading it. From there, get some resistance, add some mana so I could get to the next spot. Even here, I don't really want anything, so you can see I really didn't want anything in here. Didn't want anything in here, but I still had to pay more points to get to the next spot, so might as well went with some extra damage, get a barrier. Then we finally start hitting the boxes where I do want stuff. So first being Hydra. This is pretty cool, so like I can summon 3-headed Hydras that basically fight on their own for me and do really cool things. And then I also have a Lightning Spear, which is kind of like its own summon in a way, kind of sentient. I summon those to run around and hurt enemies. Then we get to my main ability that I use more than anything else, and that's Ball of Lightning, or Ball Lightning. This is going to be my biggest move. This is really important because this is what I'm going to be using all the time. And this is the catalyst that will make like everything else, all my other abilities, move. Then we got some modifiers. It's like Static Discharge, Critical Strikes with Shock skills have up to a 60% chance to form a Crackling Energy. Also down here, forms 2 Crackling Energies every time I cast them. Crackling Energy is like really important. It periodically damages surrounding enemies when picked up. Having those on me at all times, on top of Ball Lightning, is pretty busted. Some fire buffs too, just because I do have fire skills going off. This one's pretty neat. Every 1 second you heal for 3% of your maximum life for each burning enemy. That healing increase to 12% for bosses. That's pretty useful if you're like really able to like manage crowds, but they're also kind of hurting you too. Down here is just like a lot of critical strikes and stuff that are going to go pretty far. Convulsions is going to be the biggest piece of like my entire build other than Ball Lightning. Just because you're 40% increased damage while you have Crackling Energy, you periodically pick up nearby Crackling Energies. So basically, Ball Lightning makes Crackling Energy. Critical Strikes give me more Crackling Energy. Crackling Energy makes me more strong. And then down here, more lightning damage and Crackling Energy hits 1 additional enemy each time Crackling Energy hits an enemy. Your shock skill cooldowns are reduced by 0.1 second, increased to 0.35 seconds against elites. So basically, as you'll see when I get into this build, I've all but figured out a way to instantly farm Crackling Energy, which just is obscene. I mean, it's a little depressing. This build sadly doesn't really care about shock skill cooldowns. Like, yeah, my Lightning Spear has a cooldown, but next comes my enchantments, which are at the bottom there. I did enchantments for these two guys, and that's very important, just because after spending 154 mana, a 5-headed Hydra, not 3, excuse me, 5, spawns for 10 seconds. With how hardcore I'm going to be spamming Ball Lightning, which is pretty much every 3 times I use cast Ball Lightning, I immediately get a whole new Hydra. They do limit how many Hydras you can have. I think you can only have like 3 Hydras at a time. You may have up to 2 Hydras active at a time. There you go. Never mind. I was wrong. Not 3. 2. And so it just like resets their timer all the time because it's constantly resummoning them. And then down here, absorbing crackling energy has a 13% chance to conjure a lightning spear. That doesn't sound like a lot, but with how hard I'm farming crackling energy just from the ball lightning, this actually pops off like all the time. So I have these 2 popping off for free without having to worry about their cooldowns all the time. And then go into my Paragon board, open this up a little bit. Kind of what I did here was conjuration damage. I still haven't unlocked the additional bonus yet, but I'm working on that. I kind of focused on other things like getting my crackling energy damage, and then picking up crackling energy gives me 5% increased damage up to 5 seconds, up to 15%. I basically keep the 15% active 24/7. First ability 2 from this board is Static Surge, hitting enemies at least 8 times in a second with shock skills grants 30 mana regeneration and increases your damage by 50% for 2 seconds. If there's a lot of enemies, I'm doing that. No problem. At all. Down here is one that I kind of like a little bit more than the static. Oh, God, yeah, give me a second here. Oh, I had an interesting day today. It kept me very busy. Not that I'm like tired. It's just kind of like I got home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm finally home. So I got like that. I'm finally home. Yawn. While you have crackling energy charges, you deal 10% increased damage. This amount increases by 2% per 20 intelligence you have, up to 60%. When you reach full charges, your crackling energy damage is increased by 3 times this amount until you run out of charges. That's probably one of the most insane abilities I have just based on the build that I just created. Just because, as you can see, my current bonus already hit 60%. But, like, I maintain full charges basically infinitely. Like, basically infinitely. So, it's really 180% all the time. Which is nuts. So, the long story short, my crackling energies do a buttload of damage. Fourth one is going to be down here. Conjuration skills have a 10% reduced cooldown or mana cost. They also deal bonus damage equal to 10% of the total amount of bonus damage with fire, lightning, and cold up to 60%. Max that out at 60%. I don't care about the cooldown or mana cost because I get them for free. And you're also going to notice that I keep on saying I don't care about cooldowns and mana costs. You'll see why in a second, as to why I can manage making all of this so infinite and broken. But my last ability that I can have, because you're only allowed to have 5 boards, is Enchantment Master. Your enchantments are 30% stronger. So, like, for example, it would cost me 200 mana to have summoned a 5-headed Hydra. But because it's 30% stronger, that means I got a 30% reduced cost, making 154. Just like with the Lightning Spear, it was a 10% chance with Crackling Energies. Now it's 13%. I don't really care about that too much. I guess it does kind of help, right? But what I cared about the most was in each equipped enchantment grants 40% increased damage with their main element and 20% increased damage for the second enchantment if it's the same element. Basically, they get 40% increased damage, each of them, which is pretty important. So like, for example, I have a lightning and a fire, so all my lightning damage, each grants 40% increased damage. Yeah, so basically my lightning enchantment will give all of my lightning skills 40% extra damage. And then all of my fire my fire enchantment gives all my fire skills 40% extra damage. It's pretty nice. It's a stacking kind of thing. Let's see here. Yeah, so I looked up over here. My glyph socket was for crackling energies. This one was for conjurations. This one was one I really focused on really hard. Wait, hold up. Yeah, this is the one that I focused the hardest on. That's 33.4% mastery damage. My ball lightning is my mastery skill. So I also have a 30% increased area, which I haven't tested that out yet. I actually just got that before I went to work. So we'll get to see what that looks like when I get off into a dungeon. Fourth socket is going to be something I haven't really worked on yet. I haven't even upgraded my glyph, actually. You can upgrade these glyphs to give them more power and overall range over your board. This one's, I think, literally level 1 glyph. And it's just, for now, it's 2% increased damage to close targets. So the more I upgrade it, the more damage it'll do. And then a 15% damage reduction against close enemies. Out of all my other extra glyphs you see on the left-hand side I'm not using, that's actually a really good one for me because ball lightning, based on what I'm about to show you with my gear, makes me be very close to enemies. I still haven't been able to put in my 5th glyph yet because I haven't, obviously purchased my way up to it. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of my abilities and my passives. Now we get into my gear. So, Mother's Embrace. So, Chaos Armor is a new piece of armor that is added into this new season of Diablo, and I'm sure they're going to keep them forever. This is probably the one element that they'll keep from this season, if not also the boss, too, that we had, that will carry forward. Basically, what Chaos Armor does is it's a unique armor that takes on the properties of other unique pieces of gear. So, like, for example, there are no helmets that are Mother's Embrace, naturally, on the uniques. Mother's Embrace was originally a unique ring. Actually, I think I still own it, so I can show you what I mean by that. I do not own it. I'm a silly goose. Take my word for it. So to get a ring unique placed into a helmet unique is really awesome because now I don't have to give up a ring slot, which allows me to usually have like attack imprinted aspects. I can put it into a helmet, which I've never really cared for I'd never really cared for the aspects you could put into a helmet. So this is like the perfect helmet of all time. Not to mention, if a core skill hits 4 more times. Now I think about that, helmet's actually kind of useless. Wow, I just found this out on live stream. Because my mastery skills are not core skills. Oh, that's such silly goose shit. Well, let's figure it out together, guys. So I have more of them, so like Blue Rose. That's actually really good. That's also a ring that was put into a helmet. And I got, so you see those white stars, next to the name? We call those greater affixes. And basically, if you get that star on one of your stats, it gives you, a bigger number than what you would have normally got if there was no star. So, like, I got it on cold damage, so if I was doing a cold build, that's a really good helmet. Okay, so, like, here we go. No, but I don't do charge bolts either, so that's kind of useless. X-False Corroded Signet, this is also a ring that... This is actually a two-handed weapon that got put into a helmet. Ain't that pretty neat? That's also another thing, too, is unique weapons can find themselves in gear. Theoretically, you could have every unique weapon that exists in the form of armor equipped to you. Maybe, I don't know. I think unique chaos armor is only the 6 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 slots. Apologies. So you could have like 5 weapon unique abilities. So that is pretty broken regardless. This actually would be a lot better. This is a ring that I never really cared to wear because as good as it is, I never wanted to give up like other rings that I could put in. This probably would be the helmet I should be wearing right now just because this makes a whole lot more sense with what I'm doing. And that is Lucky Hit. Your damage over time effects have up to a 75% chance to erupt, dealing 9,719 damage of the same type to surrounding enemies. So like vulnerable damage, I make things vulnerable. Damage over time, crit hit rate. I'd say it's probably my best helmet that would make the most sense with me right now. So, like, let's make this compatible.
I cannot.
You can, and you did, so don't be a silly goose. Alright, so we want to take that out, put this in. Oh yeah, so like, what is it? Runes also really enhance your builds. So like, but in order for a rune, which or they call it a runes word, to activate to give a special ability, you have to take 2 runes and put them together and make sure they make sense, or your ability won't make sense. So like a very popular one is taking Sir. So basically you get how much offering you can gain and the conditions to gain that said offering. Cast 5 skills, then become exhausted for 3 seconds. You'll never notice the exhaustion. So put that there at the top. It's like a puzzle piece, right? So then the next one is going to be K. The most famous combination is actually Surgar, which makes you have like 25% increased crit rate at like all times. I'm doing something a little bit different because my crit rate's already pretty good. I'm doing Sir K, which requires 300 offering. So I get 300 offering from Sir. After 5 skills, I immediately put it into K. Invoke the Druid's Earthen Bulwark skill for 3 seconds, granting yourself a barrier. Very powerful. Now, say you have an ability at the bottom that only needs like 100, then you could potentially cast that 3 times in a row. That doesn't always work. Remember, you gotta be mindful of what you're doing to make the most of it. It's like down here, I had a Ahu and Vex, which are like 2 legendaries, I think, which are very like rare runes. And basically what they do is lucky hit up to 100% chance against non-healthy enemies 7 times, cease 7 times. So how much resource I'm getting will allow me to cast the purple 7 times in a row. Gain +1 rank to all skills for 10 seconds. So in reality, anytime I activate that lucky hit, I get +7 to all my skills for 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure that works. I still don't quite know. I need to look to make sure that's actually working. There's another rune that I would much rather prefer to combine with the Vex rather than a Who. But for now, I think it is working. And then down here, Intelligence. Intelligence is very important. Vulnerable damage, because I do make enemies vulnerable with certain skills. Armor and resistances. Now, Brian, why do you keep on saying that, like, mana doesn't matter to you? Well, the season abilities that came out. So these abilities will be gone at the end of the season. They'll never come back again. Maybe something might be inspired from them later down the road, but these will never be back after the end of the season. So enjoy them while you have them. You get all these cool abilities that you can upgrade, which I'm pretty sure I can upgrade everything now. I did. Cool. They do unique things to your build. So like, for example, my first ability I have equipped, your core skills deal 100% increased damage. I don't have core abilities. I keep forgetting. I did before. Yesterday I was using a core skill before I did this lightning build, so unassign. Your core skills do fun shit. Still don't have core. But this is really broken this season. Your conjurations are empowered and deal 30% increased damage on top of the 40% they already get. And all the other modifiers. But each one drains 5 mana per second, which you're about to see, again, why I don't care. But like Lightning Spear and Hydra are what I'm using nonstop. So like Hydra will periodically, on top of shooting out like fire at enemies, also shoots out firewalls, which firewalls are like, they don't really look like walls. They just look like you painted the ground in a very vertical way, and enemies that pass through it get hurt. And then Lightning Spear has a 10% chance to spawn a static Lightning Ball. So I want you guys to see how broken the Lightning Ball Lightning Spear combo is. Every time I cast a Lightning Ball, I have a chance to spawn a Lightning Spear. And Lightning Spears hits, mind you, not casts, just hits. So it doesn't matter if I casted that Lightning Spear or not. It just matters if the Lightning Spear hits. So those free Lightning Spears I'm generating from basically nothing also now have another chance to give me a Lightning Ball for free. I know. Dirty. The Hydras there are just to kind of add some more, like, space. In adding, like, more damage. Also kind of, like, fending off my enemies and helping increase my overall damage. The Lightning Spear and Lightning Ball is so crucial. My biggest ability, you can only have one of these pink equipped. You could have all 4 of the red, all 4 of the, well, three slots. You could have all 3 blue, all 3 red, or all 3 yellow if you wanted, but only one pink at a time. This is probably one of the most broken abilities of all time in any video game, and it's going to sound like it's not when I read it, but trust me, it is. You have 99% reduced maximum life, but any damage you would take is dealt to your mana before your health. Yeah, guys, exactly. So that blue bubble to the bottom left is my mana, the red is my health, pretty self-explanatory. Well, the blue takes hits instead. If you have not taken damage in the last 2 seconds, your mana regeneration is increased by 5,000%. It's busted. Trust me, it's busted. It's crazy. It's so busted. 2 seconds is nothing juice. Like, you could get away and it's just boom, you're already regenerating again. You gain 400% maximum mana, and each point of intelligence increases your maximum mana by 1. So like, I think I have 1,700 intelligence on top of whatever my mana was before, and all of it is just times 400%. So basically times 4. So like, let's go back. Well, actually, before we go do that, yeah, so that's why I was never worried about mana. You'll see when I start playing. Mana never, I'm like not even spending mana anymore. I'm making so much mana, all my abilities are free. I'm making so much damn mana, even the hits I take in T3 don't even like mildly affect me at all. I don't even think I lose a millimeter of my life when I get hit by a group of enemies. And I say group, not single. But we need to figure out what I can do now that I'm using a mastery and not a core. Casting a skill with a cooldown. I hate this ability. I think it's supposed to be good for certain classes, but I hate it for sorcerer. You can no longer be healed above 50% life. That's actually kind of hilarious because like you get the 10% maximum resistance to all elements, 20% armor, and 100% increased barrier and fortify generation. I don't generate fortify, so it would really just be the barrier bonus. I think this is more of a necromancer perk, if I'm being completely honest, because necromancers can generate both barrier and fortify. I mean, I could put this in there for myself, but like, I think earlier today when I started and I went into this lightning build, I did everything. I only had 5 health. Currently, I have 20 health. So if I half my health again, I would only have 10 health. It wouldn't half my mana though, so it wouldn't matter. And actually, if I half my health, that actually might screw my mana now that I think about that. Because, yeah, no, so I would not want to do that. I think that's actually counterproductive. Yeah, because you have 99% reduced. You gain 400% increased maximum mana. Oh, no, it wouldn't. No, it'd still be fine. There's nothing. My overall mana number had nothing to do with the amount of health I lost from that ability. And if I get hit on my health, I'm dead. So it don't matter. So basically, guys, I'm playing a one-shot build. One-shot being me. If they make it through all of my mana, I literally am one-shot. I'd be one-shot on easy mode. Easy, what are the rankings? I know the bottom one's easy, but I think it's like easy, normal, hard, penitent. But I haven't been down that low before. Normal, hard, expert, penitent. Normal mode would still one-shot me. If all my mana went away and anything touched my health, even in normal mode, I'd die. Like, I'm literally playing a one-shot build of myself at the risk that I never lose all my mana ever. And like I said, it's really hard to even hurt my mana. But like, yeah, if I get hit past my mana, I'm dead. And I actually have been. I already died once with my sorcerer with this build, but I did a stupid and I pulled a really, really bad move and I got what I deserved, long story short. It wasn't because I got overwhelmed or anything, I just did a big dum-dum. And it costed me my life. I could probably do the healing potion is infused with the power of chaos. Oh yeah, so when you use your health potions, you still are only healing your health. You're never healing your mana. Just to be abundantly clear, and there are no mana potions in this game. I think like in Diablo 1 and 2 they had mana potions, and maybe 3, I haven't played them in forever. But 4 has no mana potions. So you just have your health potions and it only heals your health, it doesn't heal your mana. Which is why, you know, they focus so hard on that mana regeneration being times 5,000. might actually not be bad. So basically, your healing potion is infused with the power of chaos, granting you 100% resource cost reduction, so your shit's free. Cool. 80% increased attack speed and 80% movement speed for 5 seconds. Your healing potion has 15-second cooldown, and you can drink it while at full health. You know what? I think I'm gonna do a crazy brew, just because I could just go into a fight and be like, I drink this and go fast. Just go Sonic on everyone. Maybe I might change it. Okay, no core skills. That kind of sucks. I still wouldn't cast a core skill. No core skill. Chaos bursts randomly erupt around you in combat, dealing the highest type. Over 4 seconds. That might not be bad. Basic. 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 Nah, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing more passive damage. It just kind of sucks because your chaotic bursts that hit an enemy reduce an active cooldown by 5 seconds. I don't have cooldowns either. But I guess I'll just take the random damage. No. You know what? No. I'll take the random dumb boost and then the casual damage every once in a while. I think that'd be more productive. I'll put that away. Yeah, so I'm on hardcore mode, so if I die, I lose everything unless I put it in my save. So, put your shit away. Long story short is what I'm trying to say. I never like to, have anything worth collecting. You see, like, resources are very important. You know, dungeon access, all that stuff. I don't want to lose that, to nothing. Chaos Rifts. So you see how it says Seething Underpass Nightmare Sigil? Basically, I can activate a Nightmare dungeon, which is not your normal dungeon. You have to use these sigils to make a dungeon nightmare. And then they have affixes. Chaos Rifts, Dark Omen. Chaos Rift is a season exclusive kind of thing. The rifts are really cool because, like, when you activate them, you get neat shit. And apparently, there are mythic rifts that are running around. I actually did discover one in Infernal Horde, and everyone hated me in this game for that, because I discovered it in T2, and T4 is where you should be discovering anything remotely close to Mythic. But you can get lucky in any of the Ts. And I was just, like, wandering the open world in a Nightmare, or, was it Infernal Horde, which is a special little mode that sticks around for an hour and then relocates somewhere else on the map. But they also have Chaos Rifts, and I found a Mythic one, and I got a free Mythic piece of gear, which is really cool. And so they have a potential to also pop up in dungeons as long as you have the Chaos Rifts affix. And then Infernal Horde, the special boss for the season can only be fought in Infernal Hordes, which actually we're going to be doing that. Because I need to... Oh, where to go? I believe I need to fix this piece of weapon. Yeah, because I don't want to do physical damage. So that lucky hit 40% physical damage. I'm trying to change that to lightning. But I ran out of my normal tempers. I'm all out of tempers, 0-6. But there's a item in the game that can reset it one time. And I only need 6 tries to get to lightning damage, which is really good. And same deal with my necklace. I don't want cold damage. I want lightning damage or fire, whichever. So, no more cold. I love how I have abilities that are like resource cost reduction. You know, you think I kind of don't need it. I kind of do at a certain level, but then it gets to a point where, like, I'm reducing so... You can't reduce past 0. So, I think I reach 0 at some point. I don't know where. Anyways, let's get the show on the road. I did a lot of explaining. Hopefully you guys understand my build more. I'm sure you all are excited to actually, like, see it start moving and going. I want to try and get myself hooked up with some goodies here. More intelligence. Oh, booga. I don't really care about this stuff here. Like, again, my mana is kind of, like, way more important. Actually, that's funny. I'm kind of dumb. I've been doing max life, and I don't even care about my life because I'm all mana. And if I lose my mana, I promise you I'm a one-hit. So, I probably should have cared more just about armor or something if I really wanted that defensive. This is important because intelligence is important for my build. Intelligence also dictates how much mana I have. Resistance is always a good idea. I mean, there's nothing wrong with ever having maximum resistance and total resistance being higher. Speak of the devil, what is it? I think it's in utility. Yeah, my mana is 6,945 in town. I think it's way higher than that out of town because you don't get to see all of your stats as they truly are in town. I didn't make my potion, did I? Attack speed. I did not. Okay, so boom, boom. Scroll of escape. I don't really think I have any abilities that would give me an opportunity to enjoy that, unless it's as instant speed as it has been in some seasons. In which case I could run away for a moment and then get the heck out. Alright, we gotta click on that. It will give me just like an access to get right into the hordes immediately. I prefer to do things by myself. I could invite other people or see if they're running it. It's not that late at night. People probably are. But when I'm up at 4 a.m. in the morning, most people aren't doing anything, so I gotta run these by myself. Hashtag solo gamer life. What is the new thing everyone's saying? Solo dolo. I'm going that solo dolo gamer life. Forgive me for drinking. Not alcohol, just soda. On stream, if anyone can hear it, I apologize. Okay, here we go. So I just set this up. Oh, I didn't talk about all my gear. Okay, crap. So you're not going to understand why I'm doing something like this. Yes, things died. Cool, I have a saying. Alright, so my gear, right? So, X-Balls, a rooted signet, kind of cool. Down here is Esu's heirloom, which I believe is actually... I think it's actually another piece of gear that's just normally not on a chest piece. I think it's actually a boot that was put onto a chest piece. But it's pretty cool because it like gives me a really high crit chance based on my movement freaking speed, guys. And I'm almost at the max of 72%. And then I got that nice GA on the crit damage if I activate. And I get movement speed. Which is really nice. And if I evade, I basically get like a lot of movement speed. And movement speed is capped at 200%, which should put me at 72% when I reach it. That's utility. Yeah, so I'm at 173. If I raise that up to 200%, I should hit that 72% crit chance. But I think I'm at 52% crit chance. That's really dirty nice. Crackling Energy has a 50% chance to deal 40 increased damage and chain to an additional enemy. That's such crowd control, dude. Along with lucky hit chance, vulnerable damage, and lightning damage. This is pretty neat. Normally you're only allowed to have 2 enchantments, but if there's an affix that says you can have another one, you do get it. So, not theoretically, literally I have 3 enchantments, though a sorcerer is only supposed to have 2. Gain the Flame Shield enchantment for free. The Flame enchantment is such a freaking cheese, because look guys, enchantment effect. Losing 30% of your maximum life within 2 seconds automatically activates Flame Shield. Can only happen every 21 seconds. When it activates, you become immune. You engulf yourself in flames for 2 seconds, burning enemies around you, and you become immune. So immune is characters cannot be damaged and are unstoppable with all control impairing effects removed. That's wing-ding crazy, dude. I see, if I actually paid into this, my enchantment that I get from my piece of gear for free would actually be pretty more enhanced. Like, I would have a much larger burn radius, and then I could stun enemies, or I could heal from it, but I don't have the points to buy into that, so I don't care. So as far as I'm concerned, I lose 30% of my life, I get to become immune. Which, if I'm immune, I'm not taking damage. If I don't take damage for 2 seconds, my mana starts regenerating, and I keep that ability going for 2 seconds. See, isn't that kind of broken? That's the 2 seconds I need to start regenerating. And I'm immune, so I'm also not crowd controlled. And I have a lot of movement speed, so I can move away from my danger really quickly. God, 19,950 damage is my base damage without doing anything. That's partially because I'm also filled on my crackling energies. Look down at my ability bar on the bottom left screen. Look a little bit higher and you see those circles that show little lightning bolts. That's my crackling energy charges. I'm full. Which is why I'm at 20,000 damage, and I promise you I'm going way higher than 20,000. The average that most players hit when they're not endgaming is like 10,000 damage. And that's like the best if they're not endgaming. So I'm already going nuts. And then down here, Rakanoth's Wake, so give me more movement speed, we all love that. Attacks reduce my evade cooldowns, isn't that neat? Because look, evade grants me more movement speed, attacks allow me to get my evade back quicker. So you can see there's a really nice synergy happening here, even in my own gear. I got a lot of resistance to everything, which this is really good boots, dude. Whenever you cast a skill with a cooldown, you explode, dealing fire damage. I do fire and thunder, so gear. And I can just click L2, and that actually is a cooldown, unlike my Hydras, which are mana costed. For whatever dango reason, I thought they were not. But, nope. They're actually no costed. That wild. Okay, cool. Anyways, back to my gear real quick. But yeah, that's pretty good boots for what I'm doing right now. I have a one-handed weapon a lot. I was actually really lucky to get a GA on damage. That's pretty dirty. 66% damage is nuts. More crit damage. Max life, don't care about that. Hee hee. But I do care about the lightning damage, and once I finish this up and get what I need, I'm gonna change that lucky hit to more to lightning damage. So every lucky hit that I activate can do more lightning, which lucky hits are not that hard to hit if you got a lot of good luck in this game. Lightning spear hit, so lightning spear is the thing that's gonna be flying around me, not the balls, but the other little spirits flying around me. Hits cause the spear to arc to the target and up to 5 other enemies, so a lot of crowd control here, guys. Dealing 60% of normal damage, lightning spear deals 38% increased damage. So really good, like, extra damage and crowd control. Necklace, intelligence, I mean, that's a really good one, seeing as it's not like, oh, you get like 100 or 1,000, like 100 intelligence. No, I get percent on intelligence. That's quite the increase. I guess I'm at 1,400. I thought it was at 1,700 for intelligence. Oh yeah, my ability. Deal 70% increased damage while you have no defensive skills on your action bar. There's my action bar, guys. I have no defensive skills. Boom, I get an additional 70% increased damage. What? That's nuts. I'll change that cold damage, probably the lightning damage. I got more movement speed. Look at that, more movement speed. Can't go wrong with that, right? This is probably the one out of the 2 biggest pieces of gear I need to have on me at all times to make this build work. This is actually the new unique that came out this season. So it's Galvantic Azurite. Resistances to elements. And then crit strike chance, lightning damage, cooldown. I actually got a 2 GA, so 2 stars. That was really dirty. And I got it on the biggest piece of the gear, which is Convulsions. Convulsions was the passive that makes my crackling energy go ham. So, really nice that I got it on that. And I'm upgrading as I go, and I actually have the best upgrades going right now. Lightning damage and Convulsions, heck yeah. Lightning damage leaves enemies magnetized for 4 seconds, causing them to emit crackling energy. Ain't that nuts? I emit my own crackling energy. Now my enemies are also emitting my crackling energy, which is not good for them. And increasing all lightning damage they take from you by basically 50%. If 2 magnetized enemies hit each other with crackling energy, they pull each other together. Aww. They're magnetic. They're attracted to each other. And I'll kill them. My ring down here, you deal 28% increased damage while you have a barrier. Dude, even right now I'm not doing anything and I have a barrier. Barrier active. More lightning damage, cost reduction, more damage, more intelligence. And then this is the second out of the 2 biggest pieces of my build. And I actually would like to find a 2 GA on this bad boy because, you know, I'd like to get a little bit more. But Okun's Catalyst. So Ball Lightning can be cast while moving. That's pretty banger because before, if you don't have this equipped, you actually can't move around while casting those lightning balls. And that's so slow. But what's more important is I get attack speed after casting a defensive skill. Don't care about that because I don't have defensive skill. But this is kind of cool. Remember how I said that enchantment that activates that flame shield? That flame shield is actually a defensive skill. It doesn't violate my 70% additional damage increase, right? Where is it? Right there. So you have to have a defensive skill on your action bar, right? But, and I don't, but if I activate Flame Shield over here because I got the free enchantment, it somehow, for some reason, activates the attack speed because it still counts as the defensive skill being cast. Yeah, so when Flame Shield activates, meteorites fall around you. That's also kind of neat too. But bringing it back down here, 1.2% damage reduction for each ball of lightning. You can have a capped out 20 balls at one time. So that means that I haven't upgraded this at all, so I could end up actually modifying that 1.2 to be way higher. But for right now, at its base, not upgraded, I would be getting, what, 20 times 2, that's 40 per... So, 20.4%. Right? I fucking suck at math. Whatever. I'm just going to generalize and say I get 20% damage reduction for having all my lightning balls out. Which I mostly will have all times. Plus 2 to lightning ball. Again, like I said, I'd like a 2 GA so I could get more on the lightning ball. And the second GA beyond that, the one that I have right now, which is the 22.6% chance ball lightning projectiles to cast twice. That's really powerful too, because like if I cast one and I activate that, in reality I actually casted 2. One of them was free. Yay! But here's the biggest piece. You guys saw my ball of lightnings rotating around me. I actually hate Blizzard and I hate Diablo, and I hope you guys don't ban me for saying this, but really guys, screw you for this. In like really early Diablo 4, they had an aspect that I could paste to any legendary weapon, imprinted as you can see, where it basically said your ball lightnings now rotate around you. You can have max 10 at all times and it does additional damage. They took that away, mysteriously, but people kept on saying, no, it's still around, it just went somewhere else. Apparently, it ended up going to this unique, but no one would know until they use it because it doesn't even say it does that. Casting ball lightning instead creates a separate static field around you that damages all enemies for 238% of ball lightning's damage per active ball. You are unhindered as long as you have a field. The field is active. Okay, but that's not clean cut. Maybe I'm dumb, and if I am, cool, y'all can make fun of me. But that's not clean cut saying that your balls rotate around you, or that they're stuck on the static field. But nope, lo and behold, there they are. And those are my lightning spears and my hydras going off, FYI. So those little lightning things running around, those are the lightning spears. Very powerful. Okay, guys, so I have to choose boons and banes all at the same time. Ideally, at the top right, you can see that I have 4 of a currency under 0 out of 10 waves. I gotta do 10 waves before I can get to the boss. I want to ideally get, they're called ether. I want to get 666 or more. Oh my god. I might actually be leaving this. Someone's giving away my boots, but 3-star for free. Holy shites. I love people in Diablo. People say Diablo and so toxic. Yes, they really can be toxic. Yes, they can be. But honestly, way more of the community in hardcore, at least, are so friendly and helpful to each other. They are such nice people. They love each other. They are really not mean. So, I'm on streamer mode, and I never really realized what that meant. Like, when it changes your name, and I noticed, like, all of my characters sometimes have Yoda something. So I'm looking at this guy, and his name's Yoda Tacoma. He's also streaming right now. So we can trade with players in game. This guy's offering to give them away for free. Oh. Oh, nope, they're gone. Okay. Dang, someone else already gobbled those up. Rip. I had a hunch someone was going to take those. Yeah, I mean, there's no joke. That's no surprise there. I'm not worried that I just gave up that Infernal Hordes on +10. Someone's probably, like, rolling in their grave right now. But I actually have, like, 7 runs. So I'm really not worried. Well, I keep trade chat open because everyone's either selling or giving away. And someone's being a troll right now. Want to sell Oakland's Catalyst 1GA for 52,080,090 gold. It's not like trollishly impossible to pay that. That's actually really cheap. But there you go. There's someone else responding in such a hilarious way. They're 10 gold short. I love people. Damn, I wish I had said something way faster. Yeah, but kind of want to see what other people are selling just because sometimes people sell exactly what I'm looking for. Dang, dude! I'm so butthurt right now, man. That could have been like non-physical damage and movement speed for all I know. Actually, I could see what it was before he gave it away. Let's watch me cry. Let's all cry together. Oh, okay. Well, still. I mean, fuck me, right? It was the 2 biggest ones. Cooldown reduction's kind of neat, but I don't give a shit. Now I'm getting vulgar. I know I'm trying not to be super vulgar with my my verbiage, but I gotta be real. That hurts. That's a butthurt move right there. I'm butthurt. I only have 200,000 gold, and I just said 58 million is not a problem. It really isn't. I did a lot of upgrading, and it got expensive. Anyways, let's go. Also want to make sure that these videos are only an hour long. I'm not doing that 6-hour crap again. I got 13 minutes, and then, I mean, I'm not done streaming or anything. I'll just start up a whole new vid. I want to stop being, like, bad about streaming for long periods of time. Okay, so this is a much better start. I got a yellow instead of gray. So, normal monsters damage increased, Aether events spawn faster. You know what? That means I get more. Do it, baby. Okay. Now watch me just mow down everything. Literally, my enemies are like, please stop. I actually like to summon the Hydras because they get more power too. Yeah, look at that go, baby. It's not even done. This build's not even done. It's actually kind of weak in my opinion. It could be hitting way harder. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not flexing. I played in P4 one time, like successfully stayed alive in P4, and I know what kind of damage they're going to be using, and nah, bro. I'm going to need to perform a little bit better. Also, I need to change my audio. Well, I want to hear less of the game and more of me, so that I'm not yelling in my room. Sweet. Alright. Now, Mass's health is greatly increased. Ooh, that's cool. Reforming on death sounds bad. No, that's good. That means I get more ether. It means I kill one, it comes back in, and I kill it again. And I get, yeah, buddy, let's go. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this? I kind of remember that. Did someone find a bugged out item? Oh yeah, see, it died and came back again, so I got double phase. That's so soft. It's oh really? We're gonna do this again, okay. Ring around the post, rock the post. Alright, so welcome, anyone who just joined the chat, feel free to say hi. If you're curious about how my build works, how I got there, the whole process, you can just scroll back and listen. I will be keeping the streams 1 hour long. I will be doing another one, but that should make it easier for people who want to look around and like get recaps and stuff. Alright guys, so chaos, this is also something new this season too, is we get chaos waves. This means I can get a lot of ether, which is very important, and then get a lot of ether to pay bills. Alright, so, oh yeah, I'm ruining. I know I'm ruining, but I'm still not doing enough damage. Like, T4 is going to be such a beast, especially if I'm doing it solo solo. Oh yeah, something angry. Someone almost got summoned, okay. No, okay. No, I'm doing too much damage, so I'm starting to activate, like, sub shit, okay. Fire. But yeah, so like my lightning spears and my hydras are all just kind of activating on their own, which is really awesome. My health is my mana, and my mana never runs out, and I got a burning butcher that just ambushed me. Let's go. Yo, come after me, come after me. I can take the hits, I can take the hits, I can take the hits. What? Yo, he's gonna follow me. I'm gonna make him follow me. Oh, he's gonna go away, isn't he? I let him jump fast enough. Bro, that sucks. Whatever. He probably wasn't meant to be there. Whoa, I got a legendary, the puffing masses. Damage from masses apply vulnerable. Okay, to me, I don't care. That would affect my health bar, not my magic bar. Masses drop +1 ether per offering, doubled for mass. Yeah, so that's another thing too. It's a lot of like crowd control stuff that affects my health. Really doesn't affect me anymore, seeing as all my health is my magic now due to my build. So I'm also like really lost in terms of what they can do to me. Yeah, like get out of here. Down. Bam. Oh, someone. Yo, get over here, little eater butt. Soul spiders. I hate these unless they pull my enemies in. I really do. I really do. Because it's like, I gotta wait for them to come into the circle with me. It's like, yo, get in the circle, get in the circle, get in the circle. Oh, destroyed in time. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can get my revenge. We're gonna go summon that Burning Butcher back. I'm gonna get my revenge again. So there is the Butcher, and then the Burning Butcher. In my private opinion, the Burning Butcher is actually way easier than the Butcher. The Butcher only ambushes you in dungeons. The Burning Butcher can ambush you anywhere. I mean, come on, buddy. You got this. Yeah, I want to kill this guy, but he's like, got so much armor resistance. There we go. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Damage isn't as amazing as it appears. Like, yeah. I think what's happening is my attack speed low. My attack speed is really low. He's gonna disappear. No revenge. Dang it. Like, what a waste, bro. Yeah, he's gonna go away. That sucks. That's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I can't be killed. But I'm also not killing my problems. Yeah, so damage needs to be really... my attack speed definitely needs to be higher. Because I only was hitting 9 orbs. Alright, we'll do this one. Get one. Yeah, I'm only doing like 9 orbs. Normally I can get to like 20. No, there's 14. Wait, why am I 20 now? But I wasn't for the Butcher. I hate all y'all. Not the viewers, but like I just everything in the game. Like really, bro, I could use that to look for an active play. That's so nuts. What does he have like more resistance or something? I used to be able to burn through him like no problem. I wonder if he has any resistance. They're like, we're tired of everybody killing burning Butchers. Give him more resistance. Like everybody holding the poor boy. Oh wow, 3 times. 4 times. Let's go, I'm spamming it 5 times. Aether Mass, 5 times. 6 times. 7 times. 8 times. Wow, I got that Aether in the same spot 8 times in a row. Let's freaking go. Ooh, Chaos Red. Chaos Red. Don't summon that Butcher again. He'll never die. I'm actually just going to ignore him. If I can't kill him that fast, I'm ignoring him. I'm done with him. Like, he ain't ruining my run anymore. Like, it's not easy to get to 600, so... Yo, I gotta defend this thing all by myself, solo dolo. Yo, stop throwing explosives. No one likes explosions. Yo, get out of here. That's kind of why I really like that I can spam summon those lightning spears, because they can take care of these little brats for me. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. They're not actually doing a lot of damage. Yo, I'm almost at 666. Do we do it again? Do we do it again, chat? Do I try again? Do I give it a shot? He can chase me around. If for some reason I somehow kill him and I utilize my 20, oh, you better, yeah, if these keep spawning on me, that'd be hilarious. Well, if he's trying to kill me, I can just keep on killing the Aether Masses. I would actually be okay with that. Like, bro, let's be real, I ain't gonna kill you and you ain't gonna kill me. Leave me alone, let's leave each other alone. Oh my god, don't stun me like that. Oh, okay, we're just gonna be rude about this. You're not even special. Go away. Even though I summoned you, I know. I know. I know you're upset. You're upset. I promise I care. I promise I care. My brother. He's desperately trying. I'm kind of a little sad that I can't just murder that. I'm a little butthurt by that, actually. Not gonna lie, I'm a little butthurt by that. Soul Spires spawn less. I'll have no issues with that. Thank you. Bye. Like, consider me happy that you're not spawning more. I already got, like, big payouts on this. Oh, really? Well, apparently they pay out, so pay up. Alright, here we go. Go. Alright, we'll get that summoned up while I go ruin this. Alright. Oh, 8 seconds left. Can I do it? No, I can't. Oh yeah, these are timed too. If you're all wondering why I just didn't have like the time to kill him and he just randomly disappeared, it's because I think we get like 40 seconds or something. Oh my god, they really want me to just like really take him on. You know what? Just for the sake of the funnies of this video, and I already have it to buy boss. Let's do it. He just chased me around 3 times in a row. I love it. Like, dude can get so angry. I'm gonna be like in the Butcher's nightmares, but not in a way that he like dies in the dream, but in a way that it's just like, this is the catch that I can never kill. Like, I'm just the one annoying enemy that he never wants to come across anymore because I never die. It's like, I hope I never come across this guy again. I love how Soul Spires were supposed to spawn less, and now they're just my whole entire food. Y'all notice that, right? They're just my whole life. Got this dude literally just running around, chasing me around. love it. It's so hilarious. He's so done. This guy is so done. Yup, so normally this is what you would have had if you were doing Infernal Hordes, but with the new season, you can pay 666 Ether to face the special boss, Bertrand. He does some kind of nasty stuff. Start him up, teleport, baby.
You will find only your own death.
And he does have a lot of health. That's why I kind of want to face him right now. Just because, I mean, honestly, there's really no reason why you should be doing anything by yourself. No reason. Okay. Boom. Teleport to get out of your problems. Yo, where are you going? Homie.
Once drowned in blood.
Oh, no.
Now they drown in chaos.
Oh, no. Oh, it's a clock. Clock! Oh, no. But the hands are going their own way. No, 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 no. I lost track of myself. I'm not kidding. Guys, I lost track of myself. Oh, no, he's summoning more. Top, bottom, left, right. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, why do I not like this? Oh, this is nuts. It's like Dance Dance Revolution, bro. This is crazy sauce. Oh my god, is he dead yet? Can he die now? That's what I'm talking about. Pay me, pay me, pay me, pay me. Why did I fight him, guys? Those scroll of... I came here for these, but I walk out with these. Nice. Those are gloves. They're in the... gloves and helmet in the form of boots. Chaos armor. So wild, bro. Each time you use a skill with a resource cost, gain 18... I'm gonna wear these boots. I think I'm definitely gonna give up Rakanot's Wave. It was all meant to be, chat. It was all meant to be. Each time you use a skill with a resource cost, gain 18% increased damage, and resource cost is increased by 30% for 4 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Yeah, let's both be real. All I do is resource casting. And I don't even care if it gets more expensive. Which is funny because it's like, oh yeah, resource cost is increased by 30%. But like one of the passives up top is 8.8% cooldown. Oh no, that's reduction. I thought that was resource cost reduction. My bad. I'm a silly goose. I really hate the shadow resistance. Why would you push that on a player? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do... Wait, what's 20 times 5? 100%? Nah, those boots would still be good no matter what. This would be pretty good if I was doing a basic. Wow, look at all these Okuns, and they're not even what I want. Rip. Oh. If I had 400, I could have bought this, but nah. It's expensive. It's expensive to go after that dude. 666 is a lot, man. Like, you can't hit 666 typically with, like, excess ether, or sometimes you can't hit it at all if you don't do 10. But I'm not really too concerned with that. I want that. Yeah, I want that. Oh wait, hold up. Maybe I don't. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up resistance to all elements just for a little bit extra damage. Maybe if I come across a better Crown of Lucian, or Lucian, or however you say that, I might be willing to, but nah, resistance is so important. We'll save those. Got all this chaos armor that I'm saving. And then, for the most part, if it has a GA, I'll keep it. Just for, like, if I die, if I want different build options. But if they're just normal, or like... Oh, shoot, that's a 2 GA. Yeah, buddy, okay, let's go. Oh, wait, hold up. They categorize it weird if you mark them. It's 1 GA. If it's 1 GA legendary gear, I don't care. I'll break it down. I'm not in the mood to keep that stuff around. So like...
Need something forged?
Oh, but I don't have money. I'll sell it.
Well,
make money instead of resources. I already have a lot of resources. Let me make some money. See, millions aren't that hard to make. Millions are kind of crazy easy. You just gotta dedicate a little bit of time. Oh shoot! There was that one person that said he didn't have a GA on a GA item. Dude, really? So a max GA greater affix is when you get 4 stars and they're like a 1,000,000,000% chance of never getting them. Basically, they're like so hard to drop. This guy got it on a chaos armor. Basically perfect roll. That dude sucks. I hate him. How dare you? Alright, yeah, so this guy said that... Oh, he's blind. This guy's blind. He's new. This guy's new. His GA is there. He just didn't understand. Wait, no, he's not blind. I'm blind. He's fine. There is no GA on that. What? Okay, so like, they're supposed to... Okay, so show you what I mean here. Like... You see how there's a little star on one of the skills? Like the 20% movement speed, 9%, 112% with a star to the left. Star to the left. This guy is literally saying that he got a GA and it has no star to the left. Yeah, he's supposed to have 1 star and he has none. Because 14.5, 52.5, 18% plus 4. Yeah, he has no star in any of those. Dude, he has something pretty rare. He's got like those misprints. Too bad he can't sell it. He could have sold it as like a really cool misprint for crazy money. See what anyone else is selling. Anything good? That's for a different class. Penitent Greaves 4GA? No way. When people say they want to sell this, trust me, with all my heart, guys, they're going to tell you they want 1 billion gold or silver. Is it gold or silver? Gold. They're going to say to you they want 1 billion gold, and that's not happening. That's like so much money, dude. That's so much money. I've gotten to 1 billion a couple times. I've actually had a max of like 5 billion one time. I think the max is 99 billion. But, I mean, that's still crazy sauce. Alright, so, hold up. Okay, so we want to reset this. And then we want to reset that. Go in here. No, whoa, I'm not master crafting. Okay, so I was upset over physical damage. Lightning damage. Yup, this is what I was upset about. Fire damage, that's not bad. Fire damage is still not bad. Fire damage. There we go, baby. Oh, and it's almost a max roll. Yes, it was worth it. The grind was worth it. Alright, so now, look at that. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so that's fixed. Unmark that, Chaz.
What will it be?
Now, time to fix this. I said I was upset over cold. Wait, how did I get cold? Was it from the Frost Finesse? It was from the Frost Finesse. Finesse. Pretty much, I want lightning. Crackling energy. That was not a bad roll, but no. Shock, critical strike, damage. I want lightning damage. I mean, none of these are bad. Don't get me wrong, chat. Shock, critical strike, chance. I ran out of materials. Now I only have 1 roll left. Can't I just get lightning damage like a good little boy that I am? Why are we doing this to me? Okay, well, it's not on the wrong track. It's on the right track, but I'm going to do it for its one last time. Oh, shoot. Oh, I don't think I can upgrade though because I ran out of those special crystals. I want to upgrade that. I want a new one. Yeah, I need special crystals. So I gotta go back out in the world and grind. Is there anyone that's doing parties right now? I hate going out alone. I hate doing things alone, guys. Oh, wait, hold up. I think I just actually did some cool stuff. Oh, I almost finished it. I still gotta do more waves. But I did finish this. Defeat, Bartok, Lord of Chaos. Okay, so that's the next one that's gonna happen. Complete the following tasks. I haven't killed a world boss yet. That's gonna be wild. In T3 at least. Crafted the smithy, crafted the jeweler. So grinding stuff, but I get a pet if I finish up Pandora. And then this is the goals, guys. I want that. I want my resplendent spark. Who wants to bet this guy's inactive? Let's join. His name's I Zap My Balls. Ain't that wild? Guess he zaps his balls. Yo, why is it taking forever to join? I'm not doing that. Someone had to fill up. I hate that. Oh, shoot. What did I get?
I cannot do that here.
Literally nothing good. Quick join timed out. Yeah, no kidding. I quit out of it beforehand. I think I did get resources, though. From that. So, maybe I can finish up. I did not. Wow, you heard me. I just got excited. Like, yeah, I got it! And I didn't. Well, we can go do Chaos Rifts. While I wait for real parties to show up. Not ones that time out. Alright. Ruin them. Weird, right? Infernal Hordes I do like kind of the same damage, but when it comes to dungeons like these, oh dude, I just melt dungeons. I just melt dungeons. T4 is going to be tricky though. If I really want to do T4 correctly, I'm not. Oh, hold up a second. I'm going to kill everything real quick. You know what? No, screw it. I'll do this dungeon, then I'll end the stream, and I'll be back in, like, in 2 minutes. Just because, like I said, guys, I want to try to keep it like an hour or so. So, let's just melt the dungeon. That dude jumped down.
Killers are likely still. Get that one.
Dude jumped at me like he had a shit. That's what's so. Yeah, this guy's trying to point out enemies that are dying before he can finish a sentence.
Glad I helped.
Yep, bingo bango.
Need to make
Okay. I gotta go downstairs. I gotta go down the stairs. Alright, let's go. Yeah, my attack speed sucks. My attack speed sucks. I'm gonna fix that. I know it already because I had a much faster build before I died. These are Chaos Rifts. Activate them, do things so people get cool. I'm just gonna stand here and take damage until everything dies. I'm just gonna be petty like that. Yeah, my attack sucks. I know I kept saying that. Nah, yeah, that guy just jumped at me. He doesn't have a shot. Alright, there's a Chaos Rift right there. stun locking is not cool. Oh, it's just a little, you got an ability and it turned into like a little mini mode. Stand here and just obliterate the waves. Enemy's like, we have a shot! They all die in 1 second, the other wave's like, we march. I'm on wave 14 going to 15. Yup, bad. Who wants to bet I'm going to hit that wave of 20? Wave 20. Oh, that's 19 right there. Yup, there's 20. I hit wave 25 maybe? Well, I hit... No, I hit 20. Yeah, I hit 23. With the special boss to show. I hate that modifier that it's done. It's like it caught in like a little shadow circle. I like have to stop a second. You're done, Rip. Oh my god. Can that thing stop blinding? Okay, do these side by side. Boom. Boom.
I need time to prepare.
Come on. Y'all don't got nothing on. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. I forgot to pick up the dungeon stuff. Let me grab that. Okay. Summon. Weirdly enough, if you move around a lot, your damage increases. I don't know how that is. Probably like stationary damage doesn't hit. Increases due to them probably like not wanting to avoid boss. That would just stand there and move the crowd. So the more movement you Rift monsters have so much health. Didn't I just see? Oh, that's why I collected up all that resource. Just to open up a bonus one. Bonus treasure. Mostly just like resources. This is a really depressing dungeon. Like not one legendary rift. I don't even think I saw a gold rift either. Like a yellow rift. Oh, it changed. Cool. Second. And you're second dead. Yeah, that was so disappointing. Nothing good. I mean, I got another one. Hopefully that does a little bit better. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to Kiovashad. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be starting the stream back up again for another like hour-ish stream. I'll be back in a couple minutes. If for those that are watching are new and really enjoyed watching me, like, comment, and subscribe. Mostly just, you know, subscribe, but definitely comment and say something next time around when I'm here, because I am always open to, like, talking to people. But yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button to Black Flash Gaming. Thank you all for watching.